Alright guys, another project I wanted to work on is a loading dock or a transfer ramp for transferring freight from a freight car flatbed onto a loading dock or ramp and placing it on a trailer, flatbed truck, whatever, using a forklift, hand trucks, whatever's available. So what we've done is we've got some 3/16 square stock, and we got some 1/16 square stock, and the 3/16 winds up being like a foot and 4 inches, so we're calling them 12 by 12s, which is pretty good size. And the 1/16 wind up being like 5 inches or so, so we're considering those 6 by 6s. And all I did was cut them to length, made me a frame with the 3/16, and on my 1/16 I notched the center. I cut those to length and notched the center. And the reason I notched the center was so I could cross them up, and there's no way for me to do this with my hands. And basically this is what we came up with. We came up with this frame, and we've glued those 1/16 inch square stock with the notches down. And then we've come back with the other set and put them in right side up. And that's the result we got with that. And what I'll do from here on is take some of that 16 square stock and lay them across the top here to finish off the deck. And we'll have some more detailed videos building the ramp for this. So hope you guys like it. Okay guys, so what we have is the frames built for the ramp, and basically all I did was set the loading dock on the edge of the table, just like this. Took a piece of square stock, laid it on the edge, figured out what kind of angle I wanted, and when I decided it looked good, I marked it here, and cut it. Once I cut it, I put it on the table and just dry fit it to see if that's what I liked, and transfer that over to another piece of stock, cut that one to match, cut some brace pieces, and that's what we have. The long angle or the short angle goes to the ground, and then the other one goes to the ramp. And if you hold your finger down on the ramp like this and place it up to it, it matches pretty well. And that's basically what we're going to be looking at. So, and what I like to do is instead of trying to figure out all the geometry and pre-cutting everything, I'll go ahead and glue this piece at the angle that I want right here, and then I'll go back and add 1 or 2 legs. I don't probably 2 sets of legs for the ramp itself, and brace it up with the 16 inch square stock, and then start laying some decking. And this is basically what the decking is going to look like right here. These are cut to length that I want. There's just a very slight overhang I don't get real particular about how much of overhang or this or that the other. I eyeball it, and when it looks good to me, that's where I go with it. I do not have enough of this 1/16 inch square stock to deck this tonight, so we've got to go get us some. So hopefully we'll put some legs on this and brace it up with what's left of it, and we'll have us a ramp. Last time we left, we had talked about gluing the ramp onto the loading dock, and we've done that, let it dry, and we've made us some legs, and we've latticed all the way around it, and this is what we've got. And now what we're going to do is go through and put the decking on, and I believe this will be ready to be stained, painted. I hadn't really figured out exactly what I want to do with it, and it'll go on the layout. So that's where we're at with the loading dock. So there's the finished product. We've got the decking on, glued down, sanded the sides. Didn't get them perfect because, you know, just didn't want them perfect. So there we go. We'll put a paint on it or stain. Of course, weathered a little bit, and we'll get it on the layout. There it is. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, happy modeling.